Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. We're already 10 days in. Very exciting. So this morning I just spent some time knitting before my friend came to pick me up. We do like a monthly breakfast and yeah, it was delicious. It's at one of my favorite Portland restaurants called Sweetie D. Yeah, I love it. Love it a lot. So I look forward to that every month. And before I head into work for knit night tonight, I have some holes in one of my favorite sweaters. So I don't know, it was like really in the back of my closet, and I've known this hole was there and I've been ignoring it. But I noticed another one here the other day when I was wearing it. So I'm gonna take some time to do a little bit of mending because I don't want to let it go for any longer. So I'm trying to, I basically went through and organized all of my yarn a couple months ago. It was a lot of work, but it was helpful. So I have a lot of fingering weight yarn because I love knitting socks, and just that's sort of my preferred weight of yarn. So what I did was I organized all of my like little bits and bobs into roughly color order. Nothing is scientific, but I pulled out my like green bag to try and find a match because I don't think I have any more of like this exact yarn, but I don't want it to be visible mending. Like that's not what I'm going for. I'm just going for mending. So this is one of the options. I do think erring on the side of darker is better than lighter when you're trying to hide mending. So I also have this, and I think this might be the winner. I don't know, like, so maybe I'll start with this, and then if I don't like it, I can switch to that. But I'm just gonna do a couple little darned patches, and then, yeah, that's what's on the docket for this morning. I also finished Wuthering Heights before my friend came to pick me up. So I think I'm gonna reserve my thoughts on that until Friday when I have my book club, and then, yeah, share that with you. But part of the reason that I got through Wuthering Heights so quickly is because B of the Maker Bee podcast is reading the Heated Rivalry book series and was like, get on it. And I was like, say less. I'm not getting enough Heated Rivalry, so I might as well also start the books. So I'm going to start those, which I'm excited about. Okay. I finished my mending. I feel really good about that because I've been wanting to do that for a bit and I just kept putting it off, and I was like, every time I wear the sweater, I'm making the hole a little bigger. So it's done. It's definitely visible, but not super visible. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I did want to show off the last 3 years of Advent socks. I was going through all my sock yarn, so this is up to yesterday's Advent sock. And I pulled out the other ones because I wanted to count how many stripes I usually do before adding in the heel. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, so 13. So I'm at 10, so it's not long before we add in the heel. But I wanted to show you just sort of how the yarn wears. So this was the first year that I ever did the Woolens and Nosh Advent. And as you can see, I always knit from the bottom up because I want to get the most length out of the self-striping yarn. So this was 2021, I believe. 22, 23, no, this was 2022. This was 2023. And then last year's 2024 was, she did a slightly different like way of doing them. So the stripes were a little bit bigger. I really liked this, but apparently a lot of people didn't. So she went back to like the old way this year. And that is this one that we're at. So it's just a very cool to, like, I think that seeing the wear in socks, especially when they get a lot of use, is very interesting. And then just having this sort of like reminder, I guess, of each year. I mean, obviously for me it's Vlogmas, but really it's like every December is very cool, like these markers in time. So I really enjoy my Advent socks. And I think I'm gonna wear this pair. I was wearing it this morning. I'm gonna wear this pair today to go to knit night. So yeah, I leave in a couple hours for knit night. I'm hoping to edit up to this point before I go so that when I get home late tonight, I can just add any clips that I take at the store to finish it up. So that's where we are. I just recorded and I wasn't recording, so hi. So I just got back from getting ice cream with Kay. We love Salt and Straw. I know it's very Portland of us. If you don't know, they have like fun flavors, and so every month they do like seasonal flavors. So I got a ginger molasses cookie with salty caramel, delicious, and also I got a split scoop, so you get like half and half with like a pumpkin bread from last year or last month. So very yummy fall treat vibes. And I just want to show you the knitting that I got done at knit night. Much nicer knit night this week than last. Happy to report. It was also pretty slow, which doesn't always happen, but it was a good week for it to be chill. So here I am on the brim of my hat. I have like one more repeat to do before I get into the color work. This is just a really nice, fun project. And then I am caught up on my Advent socks. Both of them. I'm still also really loving this project bag. Super cute. So here we are. That is the day 10 update. And yeah, that's it. That's everything from me today. Tomorrow I'm doing my talk at the Puddletown Knitters Guild, which will be fun. I have some work to do in the morning, just like packing up my car with some yarn and samples, and then making sure I know what I'm talking about. Might be helpful. But yeah, that's it for Wednesday. That's it for Vlogmas Day 10. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.